everyone and welcome back. This is Wendy Historian and today we are talking about the Just Can't Let Her Go leak of 2013. On December 12, 2010, One Direction lost Season 7 of The X Factor, coming in third place behind Matt Cardle and Rebecca Ferguson, respectively. The very next day, their winner's single was unexpectedly released to the internet. This is the song that all of the X Factor contestants record just in case they win. One Direction's winner's single was a cover of the 1980s hit by Alphaville, Forever Young.
Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever?
And it was transcendental. And having their first single be a leaked single is a pretty fitting way to start a career that's so full of leaks the Titanic would be jealous. 2013's leak of Just Can't Let Her Go wasn't the first leak of the fandom, but it was certainly the first one after One Direction started achieving these monumental heights of super fame and success. So it felt really significant because it was the first leak that us and the super fandom experienced together. In August of 2013, 1 minute and 24 seconds of a song was uploaded to the hit predictor. Hit Predictor was primarily used by independent artists and producers where they could upload a song, and this was a way of testing radio viability within the general market. But Hit Predictor wasn't just a website for underground music. Some users report that songs they remember rating ended up on the radio being performed by huge mainstream names only a few months later. And in August of 2013, a One Direction fan heard that 1 minute and 24 second clip and thought the voices sounded familiar. And from there, the clip ended up on Tumblr and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else that there could be clips. Because we knew as soon as we heard it that yes, without a doubt, that is Harry's voice and Zayn's voice on a brand new, never before heard song. A quick ASCAP search revealed that One Direction had a song with the same name registered to them. Just to dispel any shadow of a doubt, the song's co-producer Mozella confirmed on Twitter that it was the real deal. And of course, the fandom handled this with our usual poise and rationality. This chaos happened for a few reasons. Firstly, and most obviously, this was a new One Direction song! Summer of 2013 was a busy time for One Direction content. Not only did we get a 6-minute long music video for the new single best song ever, but we also got the This Is Us tour film.
I love new movies.
And in the middle of all of that, now we have another new song. Well, half a song. But still! Secondly, the song was lyrically way more mature than what we were used to hearing. When this song was leaked, we had 2 albums, Up All Night and Take Me Home. The closest we ever got to non-middle school friendly lyrics was Tonight, let's get some. And people going all the way, yeah, all the way. And the downright risque by comparison. Yet with this song, we not only get the story of a ruthless heartbreaker who's only in it for the cash, but they call her a tempting animal. The fans were excited by the idea that One Direction's family-friendly bubblegum pop sound was starting to fade into something more edgy. Today the fandom has kind of a hands-off approach to leaks, and it's a very contentious topic. But when Just Can't Let Her Go was released, there was really no argument about whether you were gonna listen to it or not. We rationalized it by saying the song wasn't technically leaked. Their team put it up on a website asking for feedback as to whether people liked it, and we were just doing what they asked us to. Also, that same year in an interview when asked about leaks, Harry himself said, if there was an album I liked and I could listen to it a week before, I probably would. Everyone was stoked. The song was a peek into what we could expect on the third studio album, and it was a jam. We couldn't wait to hear the whole thing. But then a few weeks later, when the title of the Midnight Memories album was released, as well as the track listing, Just Can't Let Her Go wasn't on it. People started suspecting that because of the whole leak debacle, One Direction had changed the name of the song, with most of us suspecting that the track titled Little Black Dress was actually Just Can't Let Her Go. Well, Midnight Memories, the whole album, was leaked early. What a shock. Fans that listened to the leak album confirmed to those of us who didn't that Little Black Dress was a totally different song, and Just Can't Let Her Go, the song we'd all been waiting for, was nowhere on the album. Over the course of the next year, fans held out hope that we would still get Just Can't Let Her Go, either as a single B-side or on the 4 album. But tragically, that didn't happen either. So whatever happened to this fan-favorite track that never was? Perhaps attempting to capitalize on the song's notoriety, it was sold to 14-year-old singer Isaac Elliott, which, yeah, it seemed a little bit of a questionable choice because Isaac was 14 and the lyrics were off-brand. But Isaac handled this by making the music video about his dog. The general sound and genre influence of the song also changed substantially under Isaac, as did some of the more suggestive lyrics. We finally had a full version of the song, but it didn't sound like the song we'd all been waiting to hear. Then out of the blue a year later, the song was reportedly sold again, this time to Rajiv Dal. His version was way closer to the rock sound and suggestiveness of the original 1D demo. So much so that there's a version online that mixes his version with 1D's demo version, and it sounds pretty seamless. But some fans still sent Rajiv heaps of hate for the sin of not being One Direction. Yeah, standard. But most of us were just happy to have a full version of the song that kept faithful to the original's vision. Whether you prefer Isaac Elliott's version, Rajiv Dal's version, or even the original 1-minute 24-second demo with the sound quality of a rotting potato, the one thing we can all agree on is that Just Can't Let Her Go is a certified banger.